Hi guys, this is Weekly from Weekly Disaster Games here, and well, we got a bunch of news to cover, and a lot of it happens to be leaks. To preface this, we usually do get leaks during the E3 season. We actually got leaks galore last year. It was crazy. But this year, it's been strange. We actually have not been getting too many leaks. It has been strange. It's been nice a little bit because a lot of developers actually got ahead of E3 to announce some stuff. But, well, seems like leaks were just an inevitability because we have two juicy ones for us here today. So to lead up on the news for the docket, we're going to talk about the new From Software leak done by Twitter user Wario64. And, well, the game is going to be called The Elden Ring. It's going to be releasing on PS4, Xbox, and PC. And, well, it's a game fully done by Miyazaki. It's a game that has consultation work done by George R.R. Martin. And, well, it looks like it's lining up with some of the earlier rumors that we've been hearing about. Now, just to preface this here, this has been leaked by Wario64. Now, of course, he's not a spokesperson for From Software. This is unofficial, of course. There is, a chance that this could be untrue. But the fact of the matter is, this guy, he has leaked stuff in the past. And in the past, he has been credible. He has been correct. This guy, in a way, you could call him a trusted leaker. And, well, what do you know? He's leaked this. I personally do trust this guy here. He's been right on the money plenty of times in the past. And from what we have heard from the rumors, and from actual confirmed fact, this lines up. George R.R. Martin did say on his blog he was going to Japan for some consultation work. And we have heard rumors that From Software game was teaming up with him. So there is a lot of truth to this. I mean, even before this leak came, we were thinking about this, and it made sense. And now that it's been leaked by one of the best leakers in our industry, I mean, it looks like it could be happening, and that is extremely exciting. Miyazaki has always been one to have a very vague story, but with all the details hidden right there, you had to sift through it a little bit. And, well, George R.R. Martin is a very detail-oriented writer. Anytime you read one of his books, every single chapter of his, they're just glazed with detail. That's just how he writes, and it's a reason why his books did very well. So yes, George R.R. Martin, in his past, he actually worked on the Twilight Zone, so he's actually very good at writing small stories that are detached from his own personal things. And of course, his biggest limiting factor during that time was the fact that he had to write stories that worked within the time, the budget, and just the visual effects of the time. And of course, this is going to be a video game, so he doesn't have to worry about visual effects. As far as budgeting is concerned, modern AAA games usually have big budgets, and I'm sure From Software is going to secure the billing for this. So he really doesn't have to hold himself back. Now, does that mean he's going to go full in swing and really write for it like crazy? Probably not, but it's really nice to see that he's not going to be limited by anything when it comes to this. So that's going to be very cool. Of course, it's a match made in heaven. It seems like a fairy tale that these two guys, Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, could get together to make a game. But it seems like it's happening, and I'm going to be very excited. We've already heard that there's going to be horse combat where you travel from different kingdoms and you collect powers from bosses you fight there. And you know what? If I get some cool vibes while I'm doing it with the story, I think I'm going to enjoy that. Horse combat back in the day was very deadly. It is recorded that if you're on a horse and you're swinging a blade of metal, you're probably going to be very effective as a weapon. And I also really hope that From Software can really encapsulate that in this game. So yeah, needless to say, I'm very hyped. This is very exciting. I really hope this is true. Obviously, you have to take it with just the ever so pinch of grain of salt there. But yeah, I mean, it was leaked by one of the best leakers in our industry, so I do feel a little bit more confident in the fact that we're going to be getting this game. So next on the news, this one is not leaked. Anybody who's in California right now and around the E3 area can see this one. Gears 5 has been confirmed for fall 2019. It's actually on a very big poster. Now, why is this important? Well, it's not super important in the scheme of things, but you have to keep in mind that Gears 5 is a game, well, it's made by Microsoft. And Microsoft is Sony's bigger competitor. Now, they may not have... I don't think they have won this generation at all. But the fact of the matter is, if it wasn't for Microsoft really, giving Sony what's what back in the generation before this one with the 360, well, we would not have been able to get those amazing games that we did get from Sony. That was in direct response to how Microsoft was doing its job. So in a way, you have to thank The Last of Us, and you have to, when you look at The Last of Us and the God of War series, you really have to thank the contributions in competition that Microsoft brought to the table back in the Xbox 360 generation. Because if it wasn't for that, Sony may never have really delved deeply in their budgets for those games and really focused on that. And of course, if Gears 5 can rise to the challenge, become a new great game, well, the nice thing about competition is we can see a bit of improvement on both sides here. So I am hoping for Gears 5 to be good. Will it be good? Do I think it's going to be good? I mean, there's a reason why I say hoping, and I'm not saying I think it's going to be good. Let's just put it that way. But I do think that we have a shot here for it to be good. And if it is good, it encourages Sony more to step up their game. And of course, if they step up their game, we're just getting even better games than what we've gotten before. And I don't think any gamer is going to be complaining about getting better games than God of War or The Last of Us. You know, no one's going to complain about that. Anyway, next news on the docket. This is another leak. This is a leak from a Polish user on Discord, and it seems that he has leaked the standard edition for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I will not be posting the image here, just because I don't really want to get taken down for this. But yes, it is the full-on image. If you want to find it, you can find it on Reddit. It's very easy. Just Google search. You're done. I don't want to link it directly either in fear of takedowns. I will be honest with you. But yes, this is it's some box art, and you know, it's nothing crazy, but it's a little bit what I would have expected. But what's really nice is it shows that they have box art prepared. This game is coming. Is it coming in fall? I mean, I hope so. But you know, there has a lot of people's feelings in the community say it's going to be coming out more towards spring. But regardless of that, box art's confirmed. It also confirms that it's also going to be coming with some goodies, like a little art map. And well, the fact that we have that, I mean, that just makes sense. They did that with The Witcher 3. They included an art book with a little map and some other goodies. So it just makes sense that they would do that again. And since they do have the box art, well, fully made, there's a really good shot that this game will be coming out within a year. Think about that. In 1 year, you probably may have played Cyberpunk 2077 if you purchased it. Now, whether that means in fall or spring, I don't know. I hope for fall, because the idea of having Death Stranding and Cyberpunk releasing in the same month, I just really like that combination personally. But well, we'll have to see. Fall is still going to be fun without Cyberpunk 2077 in my opinion. I just think it'll be even better if it does come. But this is exciting. I'm really hoping for this. It's going to be I'm eternally hyped for this game. Like I said in my previous videos, I really do view Cyberpunk 2077 as like a successor to Skyrim, a successor to old Bethesda games, but with a much more premium CD Projekt Red edge on it. And well, I think I may be able to get this one. Hopefully they come out. Hopefully it comes out. Hopefully it comes out well, and well, hopefully we just have a huge banger on our hands. What can I say? And on our next, and our last piece of news for today, we have Baldur's Gate 3. Now, it has been confirmed that it is coming to GOG, and it has been confirmed directly by GOG. Now, this is a little small, and maybe even expected, but the reason why this is good, it is good for a couple key reasons. Number one, it's coming out on GOG, and GOG's whole business model is releasing games without DRM. It's what they really pride themselves on. And if you don't want DRM in your games, well, you have an avenue for it. It's called GOG, so you will be able to get it. Another reason why this is also good is it also gives you another choice. Now, as of now, we don't know if it's exactly coming out on Steam. It is listed on Steam, but of course, they're not announcing it. They're not perfectly announcing that it is actually coming to Steam. But since we don't perfectly know that it is coming to Steam, it is good that, well, it does seem to be coming on GOG. It would not make sense for it to say coming soon on GOG just for it to be announced that it has an exclusivity deal with Epic. That just doesn't really make too much sense to me. So, what this means, well, it means if it does come on Epic, it means that we have a choice between Epic or GOG, and I really like that. I gotta admit, Epic has been really making some big market moves, acquiring games to be exclusive on their service, whether they're permanently exclusive or just exclusive for a year or 6 months. And I can't say that I'm the biggest fan, personally. I don't really like it. Not at all. In fact, I'm trying my best to just wait for these games to come out on Steam if they ever do. I will say this, I really want to play the Outer Wilds, but Epic exclusive, so, you know, it hurts a little bit, but it's nice to know that when Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, if it doesn't come out on Steam, I have an option, and it's called GOG. And you know what? It's as best as an option could really be. It's literally a DRM-free version of the game. Now, for those of you that don't know, quick summary on DRM. It is basically a way of the game checking in with an external server to see if you actually got it legally. It's supposed to fight against piracy. And, you know, it can have negative effects on some games, you know, affecting loading times and optimization. And in general, most consumers don't really like it. I can't really blame them. It is something that companies, they more put in for shareholders than anything. They don't really have too much of a choice in the matter when it comes down to it. But GOG it's a store founded on a business model of releasing no DRM. So, if you're one of those people that don't really like DRM, you have an option. And if you're one of those people that may not like Epic, and if it's a choice between these two, you have that option. And that is exactly what I like to see. So yes, very exciting news. In summary, big From Software leak, straight from Wario64. The game is called The Elden Ring. I am eternally excited for it. It's going to be crazy. Gears 5 poster hung up in E3 in the California area, showing the release window of September, in fall 2019, I mean. That is, you know, that's very strong. That'll be good for Microsoft at least. Of course, Cyberpunk 2077 Standard Edition leaked. I mean, just more good information about more good games. How can we complain? And of course, Baldur's Gate 3 coming to GOG. You guys already know my opinion on that one. So yeah, that's been Weekly. I hope you've enjoyed all the news that I've had to share with you guys today. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, you can dislike it. And of course, if you want to see any more from me, just subscribe. I'll definitely be covering a lot of the stuff that's going to be coming out from E3 over the weekend. And of course, it's going to be very exciting. I really hope we get some trailers for some of these things. And yeah. So yeah, guys. This will be it for now. Weekly out.